All right, welcome back to my channel, Fear the Northman. I'm excited. It's Wednesday, it's hump day, it's motivation day. Oh! Something that I wanted to bring to us today and talk about is just really the value and the importance of making every moment that we have count to the greatest degree that it can. Nobody is promised tomorrow. Nobody is promised that we're going to be super successful, wealthy, rich, beautiful, healthy, whatever the case may be. We're not promised that. What we can do, though, is make sure that we make every moment that we can count for ourselves, for our families, for our friends, for our communities. That means taking care of ourselves, choosing to eat better, choosing to do the best we can with our bodies, choosing to think better, putting stuff into our minds and in our hearts and our souls that empower us and strengthen us, that resonate with us, choosing to do the best that we can. That's what we can do. When you think about it, you know, a lot of this life is a lot of times it can be abysmal in many ways. It can be very dark, at the very least, you know, cloudy and just murky. But really, we can't control that. What we can control, though, is ourselves. What we can control, though, is how we're going to feel, think, and act. And I do believe that it is in that order. I said it in a previous video. I do believe we feel before we think. And it all starts there, and then we have to engage in it, control it, and really set it forth in our mind. But I would encourage you today, don't let this hump day go without setting a goal for yourself to get more healthy, to learn a language, to get a skill set. Do something. And the question that I'll ask you is, why not? Life's too short, guys. Life is far too short to not do the best that you can with what you have and not pursue those things that you want to do. Stop thinking about the ideas that you have for businesses, for expressions of art, for music, for stand-up. If you want to do stand-up, I've done it before. I'm terrible at it. I encourage anyone, if you have a fear of speaking, go put 5 minutes together and do a stand-up routine. The adrenaline rush is amazing. But those things that you have in your mind and in your soul that are creative, that are passionate, that you believe in, that you think, man, maybe I could do it, go do it. Life's too short, guys. You have all the ability in you to succeed and enjoy life to the fullest. Go do it. Start today, right now. Don't wait, because one day you won't be here. One day I won't be here. One day we won't be above the ground anymore. And then at that point, it's too late. Don't miss out on your opportunity to live today, right here, right now. I once heard someone say about a philosopher that his ideas aren't new. What he's saying, I don't want to get into who it is because it's somewhat, it's easy to tiptoe down the road of political discussion. But this guy was saying that this philosopher's ideas, they're not really new. It's not really anything, profound, which he's wrong. Because everything is brand new for each generation that comes along. For my children, I will have to teach them the lessons, the philosophical lessons of right and wrong, truth and lies, to them, or they won't know it. It's brand new to them, okay? And the reason why I say that is because part of us passing on our information and our knowledge to the next generation is having a story to tell our children and our grandchildren, or our nieces and nephews if we don't have kids. Having something to tell them about us that inspires them and makes them think, man, maybe I could win too. But it starts with us. It starts with you and me having that wild idea in our head that maybe seems out of control, or maybe seems that's out of left field. That would never work. Why not? Figure it out. Try to make it happen. Here's something that I love to think about, because in my business, it's a handyman service business, but basically I'm selling. I'm selling myself. I'm selling my services. I decided long ago. I used to get nervous about upselling people. I'd go out and do a haul, and I'd see that their gutters were full of leaves. I just kind of look at it, sheepishly, and then move along. And I said, no, I'm not gonna. From now on, I'm gonna ask them if I can clean their gutters. I'm gonna ask them if I can power wash the house. I'm gonna ask them if they need anything else. And here's the reason why. By me not asking them, I'm taking away their right to say no, and I'm saying no to myself. Stop saying no to yourself. Your ideas, your motivation, your energy, your creative outlets what you want to do by not doing them because you say, man, people won't want it. The market's not interested. This idea is stupid. You're saying no for someone else. You're taking away their right to tell you no and or yes. Don't do it. Move today in what you have and what's given to you. Everything that's valuable, that's available to you is already inside of you. You have to call it to order. You have to make the most of it that you can, but it's already there. Don't pass it up, guys. Life is too short. There's too much greatness in all of us for it to pass up. One of the things, that I believe the American people are, I believe we are a sleeping giant. We are a sleeping lion. And I think there are certain factors and certain powers that be that want to keep us that way, because if we really awaken to the greatness that's in us with a motivated heart, being governed and the course set by a logical mind, we can't be contained, we can't be controlled. At that point, we're no longer sheeple, we're moving forward like the wolves. All of it's in you right now, and you just have to wake up and do it. You just have to say, you know what, I'm taking a shot. And if you fail, great. I think Thomas Edison failed like 1,000 times before he made the light bulb or something. I don't know. He failed a lot. The point is, don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid of anything like that. Those are learning, those are blocks that are building for you your successful future. And it's all in you now, guys. Life's too short. It's Wednesday. Don't let what you have waiting for you pass you by. Don't leave it in the corner of your mind in a dark place full of cobwebs because you're afraid someone's not going to accept it, or, it's not a good idea. Don't do that. Give it a shot. Why not? Worst case scenario, someone tells you no. Worst case scenario, you fall flat on your face. Pick yourself up and do it again. But at least you've tried. At least you move forward. Tap into those things, guys, that are in your life. You have all the energy, power, and intelligence right now. Call it to order. Sharpen it. Boom, let's go. It's available to you. This is Wednesday. This is hump day. We're going to get through the week strong. We're going to finish strong so that we can start next week on a good foot and take advantage of that week as well. Again, if you like the content, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. If you thought it was great, if you loved it, say, man, Zach, what you said was awesome. Come back Friday. I'm excited. The new Get to Know the Northman episodes for this month are going to be all about one of my favorite topics to talk about, which is professional wrestling. I'm going to be going through moments, my favorite wrestlers, etc., etc. I can't wait. I love wrestling. I grew up watching it. I grew up during the Monday Night Wars, where WWE, I believe it was WWF at the time, was going head-to-head with WCW. We're going to talk all about that. I can't wait. I'm so excited. But that's Friday's episode. But don't let this Wednesday pass you by. If it resonated with you, if you believe in it, if you feel it in here and move forward from there, send it to someone else, watch it again, listen, whatever the case may be. If you thought it was terrible, if you hated it, if you said, Zach, you don't know what you're talking about, go back and do whatever, go back to cleaning gutters, great, send it to someone you hate.